Most people lose their independence quietly, not because they're weak, but because they're unprepared. They like to tell us that living alone after 60 is about downsizing. They say you should simplify your life, pack your memories into boxes, and prepare for a quiet exit. But they are dead wrong. Living alone at this stage isn't about having less. It's about having the right tools to keep the world from closing in on you. I'm Eleanor. I'm 83. I've lived in this house alone for 3 years, and I've learned that independence isn't just a state of mind. It's a tactical operation. If you want to stay in your own home, on your own terms, you need more than just grit. You need a fortress. You need a system that ensures the day never comes when your children look at you and say, "Mom, it's time to move." Today, I'm sharing the 10 things I refuse to live without. These aren't just gadgets. They are the bread and butter of my freedom. 1. A morning ritual that demands effort. The most dangerous thing you can have when you live alone is a morning with no purpose. If you wake up and your first thought is, "I have nowhere to be," the rot has already started. I cannot live without my 6 a.m. ritual. It's not just coffee, it's a commitment. I grind the beans, I boil the water, I sit in the same chair, and I plan 3 things I must accomplish before noon. It sounds simple, but psychologically it's a bridge. It connects the woman I was to the woman I am. The moment you stop demanding effort from your mornings, you stop being the captain of your ship. You become a passenger in your own life. 2. The silent security system. Let's be honest, the night feels different when you're 83. Every creak of the floorboard sounds like an intruder. I cannot live without my cameras and my smart locks. Fear changes how you move, and when you move like a target, the world treats you like one. It's not just about keeping people out, it's about peace of mind. I can check my phone and see the front porch without getting out of bed. I know the door is locked because the app tells me so. When you feel safe, you act confident. When you act confident, people don't look at you like you're fragile. Security is the foundation of dignity. If you're afraid in your own home, you've already lost it. 3. A relationship with a troublesome project. You need something in your house that requires your attention, something that breaks, something that grows, or something that needs fixing. For me, it's my garden. Those rose bushes don't care that my back hurts. They need pruning, they need water, they need me. I cannot live without a project that is bigger than my own comfort. It forces me to move, to think, and to solve problems. In a facility, they fix everything for you. They turn you into a vegetable. Here, the struggle to keep things alive is what keeps me alive. Friction is the only thing that keeps the blade sharp. 4. Total financial transparency. I cannot live without my ledger. Every penny, every bill, every investment is tracked by my own hand. They think they're helping when they offer to handle the bills for you. They aren't. They are taking away your seat at the table. As long as I am the one signing the checks, I am the one in charge. I know exactly how much it costs to keep these lights on. Financial clarity is armor. The moment you lose track of your money, you lose your voice. Stay in the loop or prepare to be sidelined. 5. A digital connection that isn't social media. I'm not talking about scrolling through pictures of people's lunches. I'm talking about a direct, high-speed connection to information and services. I cannot live without my tablet. It's how I order my groceries, so I don't have to carry heavy bags. It's how I research my health, so I can walk into a doctor's office and speak as an equal, not a patient. Knowledge is the only thing that levels the playing field between me and a world that wants to dismiss me. If you aren't tech literate after 60, you risk becoming invisible in a world that's moving online. 6. The anti-pity wardrobe. I refuse to live without my good clothes. I don't care if I'm just going to the post office or sitting in my kitchen. I dress like a woman who is going somewhere. When you live alone, it's easy to slip into the old person uniform of sweatpants and oversized shirts. But the world treats you the way you present yourself. If you look like a victim, you will be treated like one. If you look sharp, people give you space. I dress for myself, but I also dress to remind everyone else that I am still here and I am still relevant. Appearance is a psychological weapon. Use it. 7. A brutally honest friend. You need one person who isn't family. Your children will lie to you because they're afraid of hurting your feelings. Your neighbors will lie because they want to be polite. I cannot live without my friend Sarah. She's the only one who will look me in the eye and say, "Eleanor, you're repeating yourself," or, "That dress looks terrible on you." You need someone to tell you the truth before your mistakes become a crisis that your family uses to take your independence. Real friendship isn't about comfort, it's about accountability. Loneliness doesn't kill you, fake company does. A stockpile of independence. I keep a pantry that could last me a month. Why? Because I never want to have to call my son for a loaf of bread. Every small request chips away at your image as a self-sufficient adult. I cannot live without my emergency stash of everything. It's not about being a hoarder, it's about never being a burden. The less you need them for the small things, the more they respect you for the big things. Independence is built on a full pantry. A secret you keep only for yourself. I cannot live without my private thoughts. In a world that wants to monitor our health, our spending, and our safety, you need a room in your mind that is locked. Even if it's just a journal no one reads, a memory of a lover, or a private opinion, keep it. The moment you tell everyone everything, you stop being a mystery and start being a book that's already been read. Privacy is the last luxury of the aging. It's what keeps you a person instead of a project. Some truths protect you more than honesty ever will. 10. An exit strategy that is yours. I cannot live without knowing exactly how this story ends. I have made my own medical decisions. I have pre-planned my own final arrangements, and it's all in a folder that only I control. I do this so no one else has to guess. I do this so no one can use my confusion as a reason to take over. When you own your ending, you own your life. The moment they see your fear, they start writing your ending for you. I've written mine. It's done. Now I can get back to the business of living. They call this isolation. I call it control. It's not about being lonely. It's about being insulated from a world that is in a hurry to forget us. I want to ask you tonight, what is the one thing in your house you could never live without? Is it a tool, a memory, or a secret? Tell me in the comments. Let's talk about what it really takes to hold the line. Independence isn't luck. It's built, one decision at a time. If you're still fighting for your space in this world, subscribe. We're building a fortress together, one story at a time. I'm still here, still fighting, still living, and I'm not going anywhere. Thank you for listening. Keep your lights on. I'll see you soon.